Hi, friends. Host Eric here. Host Talking to Fast People. Tonight, I ask an important question. Are you tired of smelling your own face? I know I am. Hi, friends. I'm host Eric, and I'm tired of smelling my own face. Why? Well, because of all this mask nonsense. What's up with all the mask nonsense, you may ask? Good question. What is up with all the mask nonsense? Why do I constantly have to smell my own face? Is that fair to me?
No.
No, it's not fair to me. And my space smells super good. Okay. So I'd hate to be you, right? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Taylor. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is my 49th. It's big 4-9.
Yeah, it's his birthday.
On my 49th birthday, I am tired of smelling my own face. I like when I smell things for it to reveal information about the outside world. But instead, due to this virus alarmism, I spend most of my time, when I'm out and about in the world anyway, smelling my own face. This is going to negatively impact burger businesses, by the way. I'll tell you who else it negatively impacts: the hearing impaired. My dad needs me to go to the bank with him tomorrow because part of how he gets by with his hearing impairment is reading lips. And so, with people ever wearing masks, he can't read lips, and he needs a person to go with him to listen to what they're saying and be able to respond to them. Oh, my kittiness is looking so beautiful over there. So anyway, I am just slightly in the mood to live stream. I guess is the way to put it. Before maybe Rachel and I are going to go on a walk. I wanted to live stream a little bit because I talked to Delilah a little while ago. That was nice. She's a good daughter. Makes me feel a lot of FI. But one thing that was revealed in my conversation with Delilah, it was kind of a surprise, was that she and Danny, her boyfriend, they had their first date, like essentially the same day that Rachel and I had our first virtual internet date, so to speak.
Yeah.
And that seems crazy. We're both celebrating equivalent anniversaries at equivalent times. Although Delilah distinguishes the day when they first started dating from the day when they were officially girlfriend and boyfriend. And I don't think we really make that distinction.
No.
As soon as I start dating anybody, if I'm in a dating position, I immediately go off the market for anybody else because after all, I'm dating somebody.
I like that you're off the market. It's special.
Yeah, I'm off the market.
I like making good investments.
You made a good investment, Rachel.
Thanks, Dave.
You did well.
Thanks. I feel like I did too.
You got on an internet YouTube person.
Yeah.
Namely me. And also, you were an internet YouTube person as well, still are.
Yep.
So, it's a YouTube love story.
Yeah, I mean, before I deleted my old account, I started out just genuinely as a YouTuber because I had plans to do it with best friend. She dipped out, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to continue. So me leaving comments about your music definitely helped.
Yeah, you turned out to be a pretty special lady. You turned out to be the most famous of all the famous people.
Thanks, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
That I talk with.
Oh.
She's painted her fingernails. This is how much this woman loves me. She's painted her fingernails to match the color of my anus. Namely, what I used to call periwinkle, which I now call electric blue. Because periwinkle is not that color.
No. It's
I was wrong
electric
about
blue is the color of his butthole. How old are you, Felicity?
Taylor's like, what? He's about your age, 35, 36. Is that how old you are, Taylor? 35, 36?
I think I remember you saying he was like kind of around my sister's age. My sister is 1987. I wonder what movies came out in 1987. I never looked that up before.
What movies came out?
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's a bunch of movies for 85 that like I'm proud of. I can say like Pretty Pink was an 85 movie. I think I'm always happy about that one. Weird Science, I like that movie too.
Well, you're talking about my wheelhouse of teenage films because 85 was 8th grade, 86 9th, 87 10th, 88 11th, 89 senior year.
Wow.
So those 5-year period from 85 to 89 when you were born through 4 years old or 5 years old.
Yeah.
That was the heart of my teenage movie going days. Movies.
Cool.
So I'm very familiar with all of those movies. It is Taylor. He's here. He's flowing. He's finding his state of being. He's living. He's loving. He's laughing. He's learning.
Up them, please.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
I just typed a Swift Eagle earlier. I wasn't sure how swift or how egalious, but he was definitely a Swift Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned out he was one of those rarities in typology. An ESTJ.
Yeah.
You don't get a lot of ESTJs in the typology community. You do get a few. And he is one of them. What's also interesting is apparently Spacey typed in before me, and we both came to the same conclusion. Which makes me feel proud. You know, it's like I feel pleased that Spacey, though he may not identify any longer as a friend of mine, I still feel pleased that, you know, there's somebody out there who's getting it right.
Yeah.
Good for him.
That is a good thing. It is. You taught him wisely. You guys were a good team.
Yeah, we were.
Shit happens.
Yeah. Hi, Winston's mom.
Hey, Winston's mom.
By what? Biannual? Bicycle? Bifurcate? I don't know what any of these things are saying here.
Bye. Maybe happy birthday? I don't know what it means. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Bottles full of bubs.
Birthday, dearest Derek.
Thanks, Rachel.
Happy birthday to you. Are you one? Are you two? Are you
Does Spacey have a channel? Yeah, I think so. I've never watched it, but I'm sure he does.
Hey, Winston's mom. We weren't able to get Cholo today.
No, we haven't got it yet.
No.
But we
Yeah.
can order it tonight
Okay.
if you want on the
Sure.
on the internet,
Sure.
interwebs. What did you do? How'd you do this?
Is
Is that a PP scratch?
No, zipper.
Zipper scratch.
Yeah.
Zipper scratched you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of fun. I'm going to be uploading it and publishing it. He said, "Go for it."
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh yeah, it's uploaded right now. Actually, it's uploaded. I just need to title it and do the thing and push publish. That's it. So it's uploaded now, and you can see it. He's a cool ESTJ, you know. Oops, did I give away the secret ending? Oh well.
It's worth watching. It's really good.
I enjoyed the typing a lot.
Yeah.
I enjoyed myself doing it.
He seemed pretty like solid about it too. Like he was very happy with the way that the questions were going in regards to how Eric was handling everything. Like he really.
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate your assessment in that area. I didn't really necessarily do that assessment myself. So we're getting drunk tonight on non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah.
We're gonna get shit-faced on non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah, for the birthday boy.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna get non-alcoholically blackout drunk.
Usually on birthdays, there are people wear the birthday hat.
We have a birthday hat. Winston's mom got it for us, remember?
Then we gotta be wearing it.
Okay, well, I can only wear that birthday hat for a short period of time because it's a little warm.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem with it. That is, right now anyway, because right now it's pretty warm here.
Yeah, in the winter time. That's more of a winter hat.
What about your old lady wig? Cafeteria.
I'd say this is a little more Marcia Washington than most cafeteria ladies.
Yes, you're right. Martha Washington. I wonder if she shaves the same birthday.
Wait, does it go in the front? No. It goes in the back?
Yeah.
Martha Washington.
Martha Washington. Oh my God. I can't help it. You look Rasputin.
Tell me. Isaiah looks really young. Was he the daughter's bad ex-boyfriend who you caught red-handed doing something you guys talked and turned out was really cool? No, he's just this dude who said, "Ooh, I want to do what Space used to do." And I said, "Okay." To sue my wife for defamation? No, I never said that. Did I? I didn't say I wanted to sue my wife for defamation. This is very Rasputin-y.
It really is. I can't see anything else. I'm trying to make it into something else, and I can't. I'm so entertained by this.
There. Rachel is my wife? No, she's not my wife. I never said I wanted to sue Rachel for defamation. Why would I say that? When has she defamed me?
It kind of looks like you have like Jim Halpert hair from The Office.
I mean, I call Rachel and I refer to her as my wife sometimes.
Yeah.
If I like talking to a store person or whatever, and they're like, well, my wife actually wanted me to get I might say, instead of my girlfriend,
Yeah. I have no problem with that. Like, when we get married, I want to be like, we're both like full on, I want it to be after we've been a boyfriend and girlfriend for a while.
Right. We're enjoying being boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah. We're beyond boyfriend and girlfriend. We're into promise ring stage.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call us formally engaged yet.
No.
Because I haven't did a formal proposal. But I think there's a general agreement that we'll probably get married at some point.
Yeah. It's close to your hair color too, or your natural hair color.
Since I started using
Ooh.
Since I started using Touch of Grey, men's grayness reducer on my hair, I look younger every moment. I look young, I'm vibrant. The women out there look at me a little differently now. They look at me like I'm a young, vibrant guy.
Yeah, it does. And there's so much sheen and body to it.
A lot of sheen, a lot of body.
Yeah, it almost looks as if you've been just walking on the pier, having a good day in the sun, enjoying yourself naturally.
Right. This makes me just look. There's nothing unnatural at all about this. This is exactly how I look. I'm just looking younger and better and fresher and more vibrant.
Yeah. All right.
I can toss my hair
It does. It
suggestively.
moves.
You look better without the facial hair. You are mistaken, but Blue Nowhere.
There are videos actually where
Yeah,
you can see
You
him
can
without
see me without it,
Yeah.
and you'll disagree with yourself in short order.
I like your face.
Hey, hi, I'm Dan. I'm young and vibrant and up and coming. Would you like to do business with me? I don't want to look younger, Blue Nowhere. I'm just telling jokes. Just telling jokes about things, about stuff.
Sounds
I don't
like
have any reason to care about my looks at all anymore because why? I already have a girlfriend.
yeah,
Right?
it's true. I still, but see, like I do care. I want to be attractive to you. I don't care if you don't want to be. If you know, you are you. I'm not gonna ask you to be like.
It's a thing
Now that
about
we're
Rachel.
together, can you wear Nike sneakers and like wear a jumpsuit instead? Because you really look like you just came off a sailboat with the crew of, Fantasy Island.
You know why? Because it was like literally figurative. And it was figuratively literal. So it was literally literal. Someone
find it,
post a
Blue,
video with him
just-
without it.
Fine, you can find it yourself. It's easy. It's like around that. It's around
at
Halloween.
I dressed up as Rick for Halloween. I don't think it was last Halloween. No, it wasn't last Halloween. It was the Halloween before.
Yeah. It's there though. So look for through videos of like 3 years ago. It might say 2 though, because YouTube's pretty strict with the year mark. Like there are some videos from 2018 that it says it's 1 year when it hasn't hit the exact mark yet. So, but you'll get there. I did. I had to know,
Yeah.
Well, I gotta show you pictures of me then.
Of you when you did have a beard, right?
Yeah.
When you had the big beard?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to see what you look like
You
with
look
that.
great. You don't need anything.
Thanks.
See?
Yeah,
Even in those facial expressions, I love you.
Thanks, baby. Did I see any more packages yet, Winston's mom? I need to go up front and look.
No, Winston's mom. That's totally new to me. I've never heard of that before. When I consider myself to be a reader. I like to read a lot. I can't really say that I read novels though. Daryl Hannah did a movie version. I'm not. I've never heard of it. What's it about? What happens in it? I can't wait to go shopping because I really want to get Eric those headphones. I think it will be helpful for him when he makes music and so I can't wait till the store's open so I can go shopping for him. He deserves it.
No, there's no more packages for me yet. Daryl Hannah did a movie version of what? Splash?
Yeah. Splash I saw and I loved. I used to rewind that movie a lot.
Did you want to be a mermaid? Did you realize, though, that if you had a fishtail, it would leave scales all over the place?
No, I didn't.
Some people don't realize if you're a mermaid, you end up having to clean up scales all the time.
Eric would know. He's traveled to those places.
Yeah. I've never been there, but I've thought about it.
Which kind of means you've been there.
It's basically the same thing. I've never been a merman, but I've thought about what it would be like to be one.
Takes
So
you
I
there.
know better than most people.
Like Peter Pan, you know?
Yeah. We're not gonna exchange anything
What?
since well.
Yeah, why would we do that?
I have never exchanged anything in my life.
That's true.
I can honestly say that. I have never received a gift that I exchanged.
No, Spacey's thing you had to give him back. They were Spacey's earphones.
Oh, did somebody ask about the earphones? Yeah, I had to give those back to Spacey because they didn't belong to me. So
Yeah, and I was talking about how I really wanted to get you a new pair. Okay, we're wait for the stores to open so I can buy you a pair. It excites me that I could help you with some of your music stuff and you know everything else like that.
that's cool, baby. I love you.
I love you.
You're a wonderful woman.
You're a wonderful man.
The store's open today. I didn't properly check them, but I had Burger King though. It wasn't that great. Oh, your store's open, huh?
Where's
Well,
that?
And that's New Zealand, I think.
Oh, well, that's good. New Zealand was one of the first to lock down. So if they're starting to do stuff, that means the rest of the world will follow soon. Who thought New Zealand would be one of the beginners?
Luke Rocca, I do have a very, very helpful tip about that. I'm going to share it with you right now. The number one key, Luke Rocca, for INTPs and INFPs to getting stuff done is to stop looking on YouTube for answers of how to get stuff done. That's the number one thing you got to do. Instead of looking on YouTube for answers about how to get stuff done, you have to instead do the thing that you're supposed to do. It's really that simple. But for SE Polar people, no. They need to have some sort of ideational solution in place. That's the problem with your SE is that there is no ideation that is not ideational. In other words, ideation is fundamentally in opposition to execution. Oh, great, Rachel. Great. Way to spill weed all over the place.
Oh, no.
There's a little piece.
Thank you.
You know, I'm sure that if we were to look around here, we could find pieces of weed on the
Oh,
system
hell
right here,
yeah.
for example. Because both Rachel and I spill weed all the time.
I figure it'll be nice the times when we really don't have much, and I also feel like we'll vacuum soon and it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Big
Five is better for personality.
it is really not though, because
don't get baited, Rachel. Don't get baited.
Yeah, he's in a mood.
Look, the thing is this. Big Five is a description of basically arbitrarily sectioned off portions of personality, quote unquote. What defines personality are elements or aspects of the self that remain the same throughout one's life. The problem with Big Five, of course, is it makes normative things that definitionally can't change, which is kind of a fucked up thing to do. You're just fundamentally, it's your personality to be not conscientious enough.
You know what?
Oh, well.
Yeah. I basically had zero conscientiousness and I was like only a little bit agreeable but I'm open and like not neurotic, so I'm like basically a hippie. That's what it means.
Low conscientiousness, low neuroticism, high openness, low agreeableness, and what about extroversion?
Open. I was extroverted. I was open-minded. Oh, shit.
No, extroversion is a separate category.
Oh, I was extroverted, I believe.
Probably you tested extrovert on that thing.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it's one of the reasons why the tests are silly. But,
yeah.
Hawaii chicken, is that on the menu? No. I tell you what is on the menu. And this is going to be the title maybe of the next live stream. Pan-fried chicken face.
What would you like for birthday dinner?
We just eat the leftover McDonald's. We'll go to McDonald's again later, maybe.
Yeah, let's do something. I would like to do
Something special.
A little special, different. Yeah, we could order from Grubhub or something.
We could. I like the idea of getting delivery. We don't have to go out there.
Yeah.
But where the problem is, I think we cashed already all the non-alcoholic beer, and I think we should go out to get drinks, either beer or soda or both. And while we're out, we might as well pick up food rather than order it.
Yeah.
If we had drinks, then I'd be saying, yeah, let's just order it.
It's your birthday. I want you to do what you want to do.
Okay, well, cool then. I think we should live stream for a little while and then go execute
You're
this
perfect
plan.
for me because it's like so simple and easy to have that make you happy, and I'm glad that does.
Rachel and I are shockingly compatible, right down to our fast food choices.
Yeah.
We both prefer McDonald's dramatically over other fast food choices, and we both get our burgers there with no pickles on them.
Mm-hmm. I actually stopped eating their burgers for a long time because of the pickles.
That's bad to eat, Rachel.
I'm sorry.
It's
okay. The taste grossed me out. So I guess I was shy and I didn't want to ask them to take off the pickles. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, I stopped. So I started eating the chicken nuggets.
But the cool thing is, Rachel, we can both be sure that we're eating healthy because we eat the most well-tested food in the world, McDonald's.
Huh.
Which has a great track record of people eating it all over the world.
Yeah.
But Chungus, big Chungus.
I have a love affair with McDonald's.
I do too.
Yeah.
It was fantastic to have McDonald's for lunch. As to dinner, I'm not really hungry at the moment. We've been snacking on chicken McNuggets.
No, I'm playing with my hair.
We got the Big Mac value meal pack deal thing they got going on right now, which is 20 pieces of nuggets, 2 Big Macs, 2 fries for $16, and then of course you got to buy your drinks. So, but you could either get 2 large Cokes for just $2 more, or we got a coffee in the Coke. Did we taste that coffee yet?
I don't know. I don't know so.
I'd like to drink some more of it. I'm drinking an unusually low amount of coffee today. Look at Rachel talking with famous people eyes.
Oh, yeah.
See? They match my shirt.
Oh, my gosh, they really do.
You got beautiful talking with famous people eyes for my birthday. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's great. I like our matching eyes and shirt.
Yeah, me too. I get that PG.
This is the thing, Blue, where you've got to embrace healthy eating. It's one of the most important things you can do for your overall well-being, which is why we eat as much McDonald's as we can, because that's the healthiest food for you.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone, it's the healthiest.
I wish I had more dip.
Yes, there's 2 more at least.
Oh, yeah?
In the bag? Did you throw the bag away?
I did.
Ooh, Rachel.
I'm sorry. I have a bad habit. Like when people throw out paper stuff.
Here you go. Sweet and sour. Just a couple of dipping sauce. Okay. So, hey, where did I find my cigarettes? Oh, that's right. I remember where I found them.
Hey, where did you find that?
They were back there in that corner. Remember? Next to that beer I lost?
Yeah.
Yeah, now we remember. Now we remember where they were the whole time. Isn't this a nice domestic scene? Doesn't it warm your heart to see us here making drinks and being all SI? It warms my heart. You don't know how to use them correctly, Rachel. Put that thing on me.
Oh, it was off the track?
Yeah, I gotta be on its little setting.
I know. I have one at home. Well, in New York too. But no, I am not.
This is your home now, Rachel. You never refer to New York as home again.
It's where I used to reside.
Right, yeah.
The place
I'm just kidding,
never wanted to
Rachel.
be there.
I'm just joking. Of
I know.
course, my darling.
I mean, when I went to Europe and people asked where I was from, I definitely said New York, not America. Like that's one thing New Yorkers do.
You know what I like to say about Michael Floyd?
What?
He's one half Michael Phelps, one half Floyd Mayweather.
I like to say that too.
He's a boxing swimmer.
Oh, we should make a cartoon of that.
Michael Floyd pioneers the sport of pool boxing,
I like that.
where it's a swimming race, but you start from the opposite end of the pool, and when you meet in the middle, you have to have a boxing match, and then for a certain amount of seconds, and then you go past them and you continue swimming.
Literally, that sounds like such a good idea. I mean, you could actually really literally like do that.
We could literally be figurative about it. I literally like my idea right there, actually.
I do too. I was saying literally, but put it into a joke, but I actually literally went it as well.
You roll J's all day? That's what happens when you cross Michael Phelps with Floyd Mayweather Jr.? I'm shocked.
Maybe.
You have 4 for today?
Oh, that's good. I like J's. Enjoy
That's
them.
cool. You want to roll a joint, Rachel, in honor of Michael Floyd?
Sure.
You have 14 grams.
And we have papes.
All right, I'm going to find some tapes.
They're in on that plate.
Tapes on the plate. I don't see, tapes on the plate.
Oh.
Tapes on the plate.
Maybe in the... Here,
there. They fell off of the plate. That's why. They're right next to the plate.
Sorry.
Oh, you should be. That was terrible misdirecting me. You said they were on the plate, but they were really next to the plate.
I caught myself being an INFJ.
I love you, my INFJ Wonder King.
I love you too.
All right, I'm going to get this piece of paper. This is going to be a surface upon which I can roll this joint. I'm also going to make this easier on myself by utilizing the grinding tool called a grinder.
You know that Matthew Alistair says happy birthday?
Hi, Matthew Alistair. Happy birthday to you, too.
It's his birthday?
I don't know. Probably not.
Oh, that's nice. So that sounds like an FJ. An FJ would be like, mine's great. How's your birthday, too?
Okay, so here's how you roll a joint. I'm going to do joint rolling class right now. First, you get a paper and make sure you get the glue part flattened because it'll curl like this. You want to flatten it first. You just it with a little bit of meow. Okay. Now, next, what we're going to do is we're going to take what's known as marijuana, okay? And we're going to use one of these grinders, as they're called in hip-hop community, where they add Z's to things. Let me show you how it goes. Okay, first, get out some weed. Next, put it in the grinder. Well, I'm rolling a joint, that's why. Yes, today is
His birthday.
my birthday.
He's not probably like it's his birthday.
Because I don't give a fuck because it's my birthday.
Exactly. You can let the others care.
You can care though, yeah. You can give as many fucks as you want. This here is called the ground grindage of grinding. So now that I've ground the grindage of grindins, I'm going to put it down here on this paper. Like moi. As you see. Now, we're going to use this rolling paper. The brand, Zigzag. The color of the paper, the white Zigzag, not the orange or blue ones. And I'm going to check my shit. Are you looking for corn? You might find some.
Where you grow some.
Place the weed gently along the thing. Step whatever. Then smush it down a little bit like that with your finger. Then you gotta just get the right meow to it. Key is just have the right amount of meow. If you have too much meow, it's too tight, then you can't hit it. Too little meow, it's too loose, and then it's too loose.
I consider rolling a joint a TE thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I roll joints, but they're so loose. Like the technical part of it, like that maneuvering is not easy for me.
Yeah, so is the amount of meow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we've got this well meowed. Now, pull out the little extra at the end.
I've never heard that either. A monk singing Yellow Submarine. Fascinating. I like to learn cool things.
Now, the last step in the joint rolling process is to spark it and smoke it and see how you've done. If you've done well, it's going to be a little tight to hit at first, but then it'll loosen right up. Let's see how it goes. All right. It's a little tight still. It's not the easiest hitting joint in the world.
I'd agree with you, but it's nice.
But it'll loosen up as you get into it a little bit.
I think you did a good job.
People there use a cardboard filter. Well, you know, I learned how to roll joints back in the day when there were only zigzags. There was, two kinds of papers. They were both zigzags and they were different colors. So you get the orange or the white ones.
We have both here somewhere. Yeah, there's like a lot of fancy stuff with weed now. Like I saw rolling papers with like Rick and Morty characters on them. And like cardboard filters with the Hello Kitty or something on there. Like that. You know what's nice about breakups? You don't have to do anything for the person's birthday anymore.
And you train yourself to forget to remember to do something on their birthday.
Ooh, that's true.
Oh shit! It's me out of the finish. Do I have to do something? I don't know whether to know that person anymore. Yeah, well, like I said, it's a little SI satisfaction to me doing it the old school way. In fact, even grinders, I resisted grinders for a while. I was like, I can break up weed myself. I don't need a machine to do it. Oh, it's so much easier. It's so much easier using a grinder. There's just no getting around it.
Michael Floyd, are you in Pasadena?
Well, he's in Portal Heights. That's like down there by Monterey Park.
Cool. And Winston's mom, like, I remember.
Oh, you go to school, PCC? No, that's cool. We should meet up for coffee or something, or drive through coffee because we can't actually meet up. Do you ever go there anymore, or is it all remote now? I guess. You know, it's like Rachel and I are always down to go out and do something because there's like nothing to do. You know, we've been doing nothing for a long time now. Do you need some either?
No, I actually, this is like, I just never hit it. But I don't want to, I'll finish the J first, then I'll smoke this later.
It means you've been listening to the wrong people talk about cognitive functions, Luke Rocca. To nutshell it.
Yeah, because it does mess with your feelings.
Is FI polar, FI demon? Is that what that is? Or is demon 8?
I don't know that.
I can't keep track of those.
All I know are the basic classes in college. I knew about Freud, I knew about Jung, and I knew about Kinsey. Those are the ones that they talked about, and like they were, the cognitive functions were basically as far as they like really went. It didn't really go and like, please understand me too. That's what the last semester was about. So all this new stuff is like weird.
Crazy. The bombs hit me harder? Not necessarily. It depends, I guess. Depends on the weed, the time, a lot of things.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like I just want to smoke a joint, but not usually. Usually I prefer bongs because FI and INTP. Oh, FI 8. It's.
Wait, I got a message for you.
Okay. You want to put it here?
Oh, it's on YouTube also.
What do you mean?
The thing that's like, you can have two YouTube things going on at once, right? It's a YouTube video. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, we could watch a video, but I'd be worried about copyright stuff.
Oh, shit. So lame.
It's probably due to bowl sizing. I mean, it's just a matter of basically how much weed I get until I get tired of smoking weed. You know, it's like I gotta smoke a fair amount of weed to get high. Whether or not I stick with that is really the determining factor. I'll probably get a little higher pull and bong rips.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's nice to smoke a joint too, you know?
I agree.
You know, hit thing?
Yeah.
Should still be going.
If I'm in club.
Delicious? A slot is a tricky one. A slot is a slot that I find to be perhaps the least conscious of them all almost even less so than the 7th. I really don't understand in myself anyway what it is that causes me to go from thinking about stuff to doing something. Like, what's the actual attentional process there? I don't quite get it. I'm assuming it's a similar phenomenon with other people in a slot. not sure why it's called a demon function. It shouldn't be, because it's what I would call it is your underappreciated, extremely helpful little brother. It's like it enables you to do all your shit. It's running around being your girl Friday or whatever it's called, girl Saturday, girl Friday, Friday girl. Being that for you, and you're always taking it for granted and assuming that manner of attention is not something you have to pay attention to because it's on autopilot all the time. But in reality, you should be appreciating it more, because your ability to attend by that manner of attention enables you to accomplish a lot of things that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. It's different between an ENTP and an INTP, for example, with SE polar. I get all kinds of shit done. They get not very much shit done. Right?
Squat.
And why? That's the only difference. Well, it's where their polar is. It's like for them, they never reach the spot where they go, fuck it, I'm tired of ideating, I'm ready to take action now. And I guess that's what SE is basically those words,
What is that? El Jointo.
Oh,
It's
right
over
there.
there.
Yeah.
Are you partying it with your birthday?
Am I partying it?
Yeah.
I am hitting this bong again. Yes.
So that means it's like your birthday.
It is. Today's like my birthday, and that today's my birthday. So the thing about 8th slot, additionally, is going to be a frustration area for other people with you. Like, if I try to make progress using SI with Rachel, it's going to be a problem area. In other words, the only way I can enable her SI is to tell her, I have no expectations about this. You know best for yourself what you want to do with your sleeping and your eating and stuff like that. And you should listen to your own SI. Yeah. The thing is, her SI is subsumed by her NI, which means she's accustomed intentionally to it always being in the service of some larger truth. Of course, there is no larger truth that's served by sleeping or eating. It's just the only truth that's served by it is that you're hungry and you need to eat, and that you're sleepy and you need to sleep. But when your SI is subsumed by NI, then it's a problem area for you. It's a sensitive area, regardless. So it's like, I don't like other people telling me when I need to do things. I hate being pressured in SE areas. Like, make a decision now before you're ready to make a decision. I don't like that. Take action now before we're done deliberating. I don't like that. So it's the same thing with their SI. They need to be left to deal with it themselves and not be pushed in that area. People do not like to be pushed on their 8th slot. What happened in my last relationship, in part to cause it, well, not really cause it, but part of the destruction of that relationship was the fact that I kept trying to use introverted intuition, the truth, to get her to understand things so that she would not be so awful to me. But that was pushing on her 8th slot NI the whole time, and she hated that. Instead, I'm taking a very different approach. It's very much more comfortable for me to take this approach with Rachel because our stacks are properly set up, with each other.
It is nicely set
like
up.
My 4th slot SI, I'm a desperate baby about it too. So the fact that we're both sort of babies about our SI makes me understanding rather than instructive. Why don't you just hit this?
Yeah.
That's a sensible person instead of trying to hit that little roach. My poor silly TE polar.
Was I being insufferable?
Insufferable? No, not remotely. You're being adorably TE polar.
Thank you.
Not insufferably to eat.
I
Paula.
find Lena Dunham to be insufferable. Actually, I got so like passionate about it. I was in this fight. I was in an argument with this guy, and I was like, "I'm sorry. Like, I just don't like you. Like, what other words do you want from me?" And he just kept like not hearing me. I'm like, "You're insufferable." I'm like, "You're being so insufferable right now. Like, you're even being more insufferable than Lena Dunham, and she's like known across the land as being like the most insufferable person ever. Like, God, chill."
Who is Lena Dunham?
Well, girl.
Yeah, let me see what she looks like. I don't recognize her if I see her. The name sounds very familiar, but I can't figure out who it is.
He's a Me Too activist. And a actress and writer.
Looks like Hoary Clown was here. I thought that was you, Hoary Clown, from the start. Anyway, I've got a couple Spike Monkeys out there. One of them is Hoary Clown. So, that's probably not.
To myself.
It's okay, baby. Is quasi-identical fit as a romantic partner? Quasi-identical, is that like ESTP, ENTP? I would say no.
Friendships, yes.
Friendships, yes.
Yeah, like,
Romantic partner, no.
yeah, you still can't rely on each other.
Well, neither of you is providing what the other person wants at all. So ESTP wants an audience, same as ENTP, but it's a different kind of audience for a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
Thanks, John Henry. Thanks, let me get this out of underneath your butt.
Thank
Thank you, John Henry, for the birthday wishes, and I am having a pretty great day.
I'm hoping so.
It's been very pleasant. I had a great evening last night too. It was happy times, you know. I had happy times. I'm feeling good in general. How are SE and NE both action functions? Has it to do with collapsing possibilities into one outcome? It has to do with the fact that they put information. So there are 4 fields, and there's a function that natively puts information that puts information native to the metaphysical external field, and that function is extroverted intuition. There's a function that puts information native to the external physical field, and that function is extroverted sensing. So to answer that question as precisely as possible, the reason they're both action functions is because they both put information instead of getting, receiving, or responding to information. If we were to model the process, you could say that they establish objects on the flow on the metaphysical field. If something is exclusively responsive on the metaphysical field, then it means it's using NETI. That's the hybrid combination that equals an interface function, sort of, for that limited grouping of objects. So I think it's interesting that, you know, my hate monkeys show up on the birthday to make sure to tell me they hate me, and I haven't forgotten about them. You know, I'm somewhat delighted, I guess.
What are you delightful about?
Well, I'm delighted because there's this ongoing storyline I have. Sam Smith, you don't hate me. Liar.
If you hated him, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I need to write it better. I need to explain it better. I know. I will explain it better at some point here when I have the energy to do so, or the impetus to do so or whatever.
I can definitely help with that. I've always had a dream of being a magazine editor.
That'd be great, Rachel.
So, sure. As long as sometimes don't take things personally, which is kind of up your alley.
Yeah, I don't take things personally.
Cool. Alright, I can definitely help you. It's a dream of mine to be an editor, so.
All right, great. Well, we should work on that here pretty soon. I started working on it. We can go over we already have to and see where we need to go, kind of plan it out. Just having you sit next to me as sort of a listening board for the ideas and helping with the organization, like from an NI perspective a bit, would probably be very helpful.
Sure.
Maybe we can do some of that tomorrow.
Sure.
I've got a typing at 11 a.m. on Wednesday. Well, Winston's mom, if I had someone in my life who was a hate monkey and hated on other people like they do, I would wonder when my turn would arrive. When would they turn on me? Well, the thing is this. I am struck by how much Naruto speaks to me about the hate monkeys and the spite monkeys in general, which is the scene he's going through right now is he's trying to convince these people to let to forgive Sasuke, for like capturing or killing their killer bee, and this whole part of the storyline is all about how being vindictive and getting revenge and getting even and having to not being able to take a loss creates a cycle of hatred. And that's well, thanks. No. Who said that? Well, thank you. No. That's very kind of you to say that. And Brandon, thank you as well for the surprise.
Thank you. That's so sweet. That's so nice. I love you. Your content, you make my life so much brighter and lighter, and I owe you so much. Thank you so much. Wow. Thanks for coming out and sharing the love.
That's great. Thank you, No.
Who's Brandon, and why is it a surprise?
I don't know what the surprise is, except it's Brandon's here. Maybe that's the surprise.
Who's Brandon?
That's what's the surprise about. Neither of us know who Brandon is.
Wow, I feel so honored to be able to. Yeah, everyone hit like.
Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. On the issue of turn on me, it's like, yeah, Naruto. It's really talking about how, like, Naruto lets himself get humiliated and beat up in order to try to end the cycle of retribution, and it's very moving to me. It's like
it is to me too. Honestly, it's inspired me.
It's like the 7-Eleven thing the other day. It's inspired me to. No, it's a good thing, because it's like it made me realize, this is what it means to be good and to take the loss. You got that loss fair and square. You're not gonna go try to get even or whatever, any bullshit like that.
Not worth it.
You're not going to invest your emotion into trying to resist the reality that you took the loss.
Right.
And that's the difference between a reasonable person and a spite.
Yes. That would have been a really difficult situation to be in. You did well.
I think it was Corey's wife who showed me Naruto for the first time. I'm pretty sure it was an INFP who introduced me to Naruto.
You had said an ESFP once.
I think it was Liz.
So then that makes sense because she made Karate Girl too, right?
Yeah, the same.
Yeah, then yeah.
INFP.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, INFP.
Yeah. I did, however, one time muse that she might be an ISFP, but then I quickly squashed that notion. I realized, no, she's not.
What squashed it?
She's way too ideational, way too talky.
Well, I'll get along with her then.
Yeah, you'll get along. If
she wants to be.
Yeah, she will. she's fun. She's cool.
That's
I like
nice. I like INFPs. They seem to like INFPs seem to really like me. So I've seen Attack on Titan. Have you? I like it.
her. Attack on Titan sounds very, very familiar to me, but I don't remember anything specific. This is because I've seen it. The other one I've never heard of. Death Note, I've not heard of.
That's not I've heard of, but I've never looked into.
Rachel prefers pipes because bongs typically won't make her cough too much.
Yeah, I grew up. My first time ever was with a bong, but I would cruise around with my friends using a pipe, so I got used to using the pipe. I can definitely work a bong. I just have to work myself up to it, which I know I can do. I like to challenge myself. Happy birthday to host Eric.
Thank you, Winston's
Happy
mom.
birthday, host Eric. Dear
And hello to you,
host
Senza.
Eric. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Or did you mean pipes like for plumbing? Is that what you're referring to, Michael Floyd? Do we use pipes? Do we have indoor plumbing here? Yes, we do have indoor plumbing. Is that what you meant when you asked if we use pipes? I might have misinterpreted your question. We do have indoor plumbing.
We do have pipes, yes, we do. Hey, Cinza. For real. Yeah, we have pipes.
See, the young people these days refer to pipes as a piece.
Really?
I mean,
Oh yeah, I called one. I said, yeah.
you have a piece?
I do. It's a question of like pieces for.
Which necessarily prompts me to say, a piece of what?
Pipe.
You know, do I have a
Yeah,
piece?
I
A
don't know
piece of
why.
what?
Oh my gosh! Wow, I didn't realize how dumb that is. But we do have pipes.
Yeah, we have several
We have
pipes.
Pinkie Pie, the
We
pink
break them.
elephant. Yeah,
we break them.
we
We get
break.
new ones. We go through a fair amount of paraphernalia around here.
Yeah. Right now, I'm really liking.
Here, you have the camera first, stretch, Rachel. I gotta go pee over here. Okay.
Okay, I have this pipe right here, and I've been really enjoying it because I'm a thinker while I'm smoking, so it's like a very calming effect for me. And it's just a little.
We also got the Pokemon pipe, which is longer.
Yep. And that one is for when we were traveling. That one hits really nicely too, because it's like you can use your whole arm, kind of like. You know, it doesn't have to be like that.
It
Really
needs a
good.
poking.
Well, what?
It needs a poking.
Yeah.
That pipe needs to be poked.
Yeah.
It's getting a little bit clogged.
We'll bring something in the car then.
You're gonna bring a paper clip.
Yeah. Thoughts on backwoods? I don't know what that is. And since Mom, Snoop Dogg has a video on making a pipe from a carrot. I mentioned this once before. Do you have a carrot?
Yeah, you can make pipes from all kinds of vegetables. You can make apples, zucchini.
Yeah, apples.
Any number of different things. But those pipes, and it's not a bad way to make a pipe because it does cool off the smoke some, but it's not as good as a regular pipe for. The thing is, we smoke too much weed to be smoking out of vegetable pipes because that's not a long-term solution, right?
Can I try one time? I've
Sure.
never done it before. I've always
Of
wanted to
course.
smoke it out of an apple. Ever since I saw Charlize Theron smoke weed out of an apple, I've wanted to smoke weed out of an apple.
Sure, it could be an apple pipe, no problem.
Cool.
But I'm sure there are better vegetables than apples. Like zucchini seems like it would be great.
Yeah, I'm for that too.
Or an eggplant pipe. Carrot, the thing about a carrot, I mean, you're going to have to cut off the thin end of it. You have to Yeah. I have a beaker bong as well,
Yeah.
Michael Floyd, but we broke the bowl and the head shops are closed. I couldn't
Yep.
get a new bowl.
Having a little wheat salad. I would like to get a smaller beaker bowl. Like I'm not opposed to that. I would like that as a gift. That's a nice thing.
Well, what we're smoking today is Wiz Khalifa OG.
Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa is a rapper. And he has a weed strain named after him. So
Hi, my name is
that's good for him, I guess. Good for Wiz Khalifa.
Slim Shady. Hi, my name is. Hi, my name is. Hi, my name is Slim Shizzle.
Are you ready to go for a Wizok?
Oh yeah, forgot
Right.
about that.
His is up with 80. Oops.
Yeah, can I bring this with me?
Of course. Of course we can bring that with us.
Cool.
What a silly question.
Ask a lot of silly questions.
It's because you're a silly goose of beauty and wonder.
Oh.
This is what gaff looks like, my friends.
This is very good. We recognize it in ourselves.
Well, when I grew weed and I didn't know what strain it was, I just called it talking with famous people weed.
Yeah. I would probably be more inclined to be the one who names them.
Yeah. I have, what do you say, I put everything under the same brand name. Doesn't matter what it is. It's talking with
Would
famous
you then colorize it by strain?
No, I'm saying when I grew weed fairly recently, and I didn't know what strain it was, and I had to give it a name, I just called it talking with famous people.
That's like exactly what it should be.
Okay, well, in that case, I named it right then, I guess.
Yeah, you did. There's no naming wrong, unless it's like racist or like some really stupid shit. But
We should start an open Facebook group called Good Names for Weed. There's
yeah,
a Facebook group for people that post band names. If they want, like band names they come up with. I put a number of different band names on there.
what about my first one would be Smokey the Bear
Smokey the Bear's band
Or
name?
Stony the dinosaur.
Oh, you're talking about the weed.
Yeah,
Mm.
Stony the dinosaur. Then or one dedicated to Towley.
Mm.
What like make it out of like a line he says or
Right. Yeah, it would have to be. His textbook lines are like, "Anybody need a towel or something?" Anybody need a towel is a pretty good name for a strain of weed, regardless.
Yeah, true.
I lost my bicycle. That's a good name for a
That
strain of
is.
weed.
Mm-hmm. Penguins made for life.
Penguins made for life is a good name for a strain.
Yeah,
For
right.
sure. Yeah.
Oh no.
What'd you knock over?
The burr.
That's better than the bong.
nope, not the bong.
Where did I put the bong? I wonder.
The bong.
Oh, it's up there. Cool. Regal Bucket of Bedazzled Wonder. That'd be a good name.
It was a day tripper, Sunday driver, yeah. It took us so long
to
find out.
I found out. Okay, Rachel,
Okay, Eric.
let's go on a walk. Thank you all for being here. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
the birthday wishes.
Yeah.
And don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.
Gotta listen to the birthday boy.